Nothing has changed a bit. Hello, I'm Siggy, but you probably already know that. I'm kind of a big deal. But in case you don't, let me tell you a bit about myself. I graduated from Harvard Law with an LSAT of 200, top of my class. Then I majored at psychology at Stanford University and graduated top of my class again. Then I served in the Cold War for 14 years. Never, under any circumstances, ever bring it up to me. But eventually, I decided I'd settle down. Well, actually, I did that a few times, but that's neither here nor there. Point is, I realized that where I needed to be was right here in a therapy office, or so I thought, until I got fired 15 years ago. But after a long, rigorous journey, my boss died and I infiltrated back into the company. I'm back, and I'm ready.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Siggy's a real therapist, he's definitely a therapist. He doesn't make fun of kids with lisps, but he didn't pay me to tell you this. He's an activist for women's rights, reads Jordan Peterson on weeknights, so now he lies to his mom.
I am.
Urkle, my boy, right on time. This is why you've always been my favorite. That was my student intern, Urkle. He'll be helping out from time to time. Not really used to the old Wallace or whatever that hogwash they call it these days. I wonder, who is that? Yes. Okay. Scared of what now? Understood. I can see him today. All right. Adieu. Looks like we got ourselves our first customer. Better get to work then. Urkle, how do you work this thing?
Don't touch that! Siggy! We have received some submissions for you, Siggy.
Submissives?
Submissions!
That's what I said. Dumb dog. Love you.
Anyways, for this first email, this young lad said, "Hey Siggy, I'm struggling with my wife. I, 32 male, and my wife, 32 female, have been together for 10 years, and we rarely fight. However, I am steadily getting more and more annoyed with her as each day passes on. Every time we're in the car, she has a major freak out. She yells at me, 'Stop! Why are you driving so fast? We're gonna go over the cliff.' There is no cliff. We rarely argue. Yet she says that I have to validate her feelings about this phobia. But I think that'll just make her more scared. What do you think I should do, Siggy?"
Well, first of all, women can't drive. So why is she criticizing?
I think you should talk.
I'm the therapist here. So I think you should talk things out. Be adults about this. If she can't be the bigger person, converse with her until she hears you out. You can tell her to calm down or get her to understand your perspective by saying something like, "It's not that deep."
I'm not sure that'll work.
Trust me, I'm the expert here. I've used it many times. None of them have ever complained about it again, or even talked to me about it, or even talked to me at all.
Got it. Our second email comes from Jepson, who says, "Hey Siggy, sorry if this email doesn't make any sense. I'm using text-to-speech right now. My boss has just been fired, and my new boss has a very long name. Now every time I come to work, I can't do my job because I work in front of his office. When seeing his name, or any long words, it scares me. I just went to the doctor to see why I feel this way, and he said I have something called hippopotamonsterosis quipedaliophobia. Ah!
I think maybe we can move on from this one.
Yeah, you're right.
The next one will be better.
Our third email comes all the way from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Sierra says, "There's an oligarchy forming in this country of extreme power and influence. This is a highly dangerous concentration of power held by the ducks. They're coming. Their power, if left unchecked, threatens our democracy, the freedoms of this country, and the safety of this nation. I come to you in a time of utmost desperation. They are watching you, like they are watching me. They will take your family, your identity. This is not a threat. It's a warning."
Are there even ducks in New Mexico?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Read a book or something.
Our last email comes from France. Jean says, "I moved to France last month for work reasons. Originally, everything was fine. I was finding myself, living my best life. I continued life until everything changed. It started off simple. Whenever I went out for dinner, it didn't taste right. Whenever I went on walks, random people would always try to sell me things that I just don't want. French people. I just can't stand them. I think, in general, they're just up to no good, with their accents and their teeny tiny bicyclettes. I think if I live here too long, I'll turn into them. I'll jump in front of them with their bicycles, wanting to be so eco-green. Wonder how they'll feel after killing a man."
I think you have a case of francophobia. I think that's the only phobia that I will accept as real. They just aren't up to any good.
I don't think that's what that word means.
You backside feeding, bottom fat, laughably repulsive pooch. How came you so? Anyway, I think it's time for Tell Me How You Felt.
Right now, I'm feeling pretty awful.
Are you scared of anything?
Yeah,
What are you scared of?
stuff.
Like what?
I
Let
don't
me help.
know. I guess I'm scared of like dying alone. You know, just thinking about like life. You know how like at some point everybody dies. My biggest fear is that I die after everyone else dies.
Do you have any phobias?
Probably like gross stuff.
Yeah.
Like dirty dishes, I do not like.
Oh, I love dirty dishes.
Oh, that's interesting.
You get to lick them?
No, I prefer not to.
All right. What do I do? What do I do? Good
Do you
dog.
have any phobias?
Oh my god.
I'm kind of scared of dogs that are like bigger than a dachshund and smaller than a golden retriever, like beagles and labradoodles and those kinds of things.
Like me?
Maybe.
I guess I would say I have a pretty severe like needle phobia.
Oh, I hate needles.
They suck. They're not very fun.
You go to the vet?
Not the vet particularly, but
Oh,
I guess something.
hate the vet.
Yeah, no, I don't like it there either.
They make you sleepy?
Sometimes they have to. When was the last time you were at the vet?
A couple weeks ago, I had a incident.
Do you wish to elaborate?
No.
Yeah, I have phobias.
Yeah? What are they?
I'm afraid of cats.
Oh, cats. I hate cats. They drive me crazy.
Me too.
I see them. I chase them.
Good.
I hate them.
Good boy. That's a good boy chasing kitties.
And action.
Brain Rot Tutor. What is it? It's a TV show. When is it? Mondays. 10 a.m. every week. Are you gonna be there? I think you should be. That'd be a good idea. See how funny it is? No one's laughing. Don't you want to laugh? Watch our show. This ad has to be 60 seconds. Is it 60 seconds yet?
30 seconds.
30 seconds more? That's fine. I can talk about brain rot. What's your favorite brain rot? Could it be I Have Raw, Skibbity Toilet, Phantom Tax, Gyat, Riz, Ohio? Anyone is welcome to our show. We want you here, we want you watching. I messed that up, that's fine, keep rolling. Mondays.
You got 10 more seconds, bud.
Okay, yeah. Mondays, 10 a.m. What is it? A TV show. Where is
All right,
it?
cut.
At Sheridan.
Forgot to say March 3rd.
And here comes number 28 with the ball, and oh, what a fumble! Oh, you could not.
What a bunch of idiots! I can do this in my sleep.
You really think you've got what it takes to be an athlete?
Yeah, I could do it.
All right, let's see what you can do.
Wait, what?
Oh, where am I? Come see a cavalcade of amateurs fail hilariously at your favorite sport. Sports for Dummies. Tune in Fridays at 10:30 a.m.
Today, I'm having an old client in for a session. Thought it might be smart to start slow, just to get back into things. His name is Wallace. He used to come in talking about some strange phobia or something. I don't really remember. Anyways, it's been a few years since I've seen him. He probably hasn't changed much though, so everything should be smooth sailing. You can come out now, Wallace. I said, you can come out now, Wallace.
Is that you, Siggy?
Yes, it is.
Can we have our therapy session like this?
No, you need to sit down for this.
Okay. Siggy, you need to help me. I don't think I can live like this any longer.
Okay, but can we make this snappy? I got places to be, yoga to get. What seems to be the problem?
Well, you see, I can't take it anymore. This fear, this taking control of me, everything around me. It's like I can't escape it. I would cover my eyes right now. But I'm afraid of the dark.
Right. But how does this make you feel?
Not good.
But you didn't say it makes you feel bad.
No, it definitely makes me feel bad.
But you didn't say that originally.
Yes, but it does make me feel bad.
Yes, but you didn't say that originally. Okay, maybe this isn't working. Let's try something different. What exactly are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of repeating letters, toaster ovens, straws, animals, especially dogs. Calling a spade, criticism, Mother Nature, discipline, an awfully hot coffee pot, McDonald's drive-thru workers, teenagers with attitude, the Loch Ness Monster, competitive sports, open containers, pretzels without salt, cold cuts, warm cuts, air cuts, bolt nuts.
Okay, we get it.
If I had a penny for every fear I have, I wouldn't know. I'm afraid of counting.
Also, didn't you just call a spade a spade? The word phobia comes from the Greek word phobos, which means fear. I hate the Greeks. Everything they say is a malicious lie. Think of the Trojan horse. They tell you one thing, but it's all a lie. They really out to get you. And to steal your home girl from your own home girl. So phobias aren't real. It's a state of mind, and therefore can be changed by means of shock therapy. God, I hate you.
Siggy says.
So how do we know if someone has a phobia? Easily. Look at the body language. When they're close to water, for example, do they start to shake? Poop their pants? Pee? A little bit? Are they tweaking like they're in that marijuana? These are a few reactions to look out for.
Siggy says.
If you don't get enough attention at home, you can always get a phobia by lying to everyone you know. Like my first wife, Martha, who was allegedly scared of dogs. That witch. At least a dog knows how to.
Siggy says.
Allegedly, Hippocrates talked in some book where this guy was afraid of flute music. What was there to be afraid of? A flute? No wonder the Romans took over Greece. Not really the brightest of people.
Siggy says.
I told my mother I have a phobia of babies. Worked like a charm. Now I can watch the game without some rat in my ear asking me how to do their Pythagoras theory homework. Now you have a phobia. It's just that easy.
Siggy says.
Youths these days always have something wrong with them.
Siggy says.
He just says that.
God, help me.
Hey, don't be sad. It's okay. Is anything that helps you lighten up?
Telling jokes?
Okay, well, then why don't you tell me some jokes?
I can't. I'm afraid of punchlines.
Oh, well, it's okay. Just focus on the jokes themselves. Don't even think about the punchlines.
But how? It smells like wrong dog in here.
What's wrong, dog?
What are you talking about?
What? No! Get out, Urkle! Urkle! Get out! Quickly, Urkle! Quickly! It's okay.
How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles!
Can you calm down? Count to 10 and relax.
I'm scared of counting!
Breathe.
Stop pressuring me!
I'm just trying to help you. Okay. Let me ask you this. Why do you think you're afraid of counting?
It all started when I was 4. I was asked to count to 10 and
You what?
I fell face first into the floor and everyone laughed at me. When I went to count again, I started to count it all wrong. They came out as gibberish. They sent me to the hospital. They knew I was afraid of the hospital. And so, at a young age, I learned a valuable lesson that everyone and everything is out to get me.
Sounds like you got issues.
That's why I'm here.
Have you ever thought about putting yourself in a similar situation where you can make things right?
Never.
We can try it right now.
Not happening.
On your own time, then?
We'll see about that.
Fine. Let's go back to your fear of punchlines. I have an idea.
What? You gonna tell me not to be afraid of punchlines anymore?
No, that's stupid. Besides, you shouldn't even be afraid of punchlines in the first place. But I digress. Wallace, have you ever considered telling jokes without the punchlines?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Then why don't you try it now?
Okay. I went to the doctor's recently. He said, don't eat anything fatty. And I said, what, like bacon and burgers? And he said, oh my God, it worked!
That's cool, but I kind of wanted to hear that punchline.
Don't put more pressure on me!
Okay, well, is there anything else you wanted to tell me?
No, not really.
Okay, I guess you can go then. You're cured, but I'm gonna need more money, so who wants a treat? Who wants a treat? Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. You wanna go for one? You wanna go for one? now that we know what phobias are, how can we stop them from taking over? I've recently been informed that shock therapy is not the way to go. Exposure therapy is what I'm supposed to be saying.
Siggy says.
For instance, if you're afraid of public speech, it is recommended to put yourself in a situation where you have to speak to the public. If you're afraid of bees, go to beehives. Allergic? I don't believe in that.
Siggy says.
Now, some may be asking, what if you're so scared you get paralyzed due to fear? Don't give in to the parasites. That's what they want you to think. Slap yourself to get out the shock. It's just that easy. I don't know why anyone hasn't thought of it before. Don't hate the game. Hate the player.
Siggy says.
Now, the last time I felt fear, I was 8 years old, and my mom died right in front of me. The last words she said to me were, "You're a little above average, boy. Never forget that." And I repeat that to myself in the mirror every morning.
Siggy says.
Always remember, fear only controls you if you can't control it. And if you can't control it, well, it's like what my old friend once said. Useless, useless, useless. But that's just what I say.
Siggy says.
He just says that.
Has your home ever been invaded by goblins?
Hello.
Attacked by a dragon? Or even broken into by an innocent-looking girl who ate all your porridge and slept in your bed? Well, you, my friend, need the Three Bears brand new home security software. With this new system, the Three Bears have teamed up with Merlin the Wizard to bring magic into security. Using Merlin's magic powers, he will teleport authorities to your location immediately in case of emergency. A dragon set your house on fire? Bam! The fire department is there in seconds. That witch hunter is trying to kidnap your children and eat them again? Pow! The witch hunters are already there to take them down. When you're with the Three Bears Security Company, no security is too small or too large for them to handle.
Hello. You may remember me as the inventor of the hunting stick. Well, today, I'm bringing you my latest creation, Blasting Light's energy drink. Made of all natural elements brought in from all over the land, used to make you work faster and harder. Don't believe me? Observe. You there, drink this. I am very satisfied with this product. See? Works exactly as intended. If you would like to purchase some Blasting Light's energy drink, all you have to do is come to my cave. For only 200 berries, this can be yours.
Now that you're re-traumatized, Urkle, you can leave again.
Okay.
Now, how do you feel?
Really, really bad.
Good. Now, is there anything more you'd like to discuss?
Maybe getting a new therapist?
We got a 1-year contract, so...
Can we talk about your dog in the room? Not having your dog in the room when you're here.
Are these boundaries you'd like to set?
Yes.
Boundaries are for people who don't dare to dream.
I'm scared to dream, so that checks out.
Hush. Shh. Now, my child, your chariot awaits. Let my words weave its magic. I would say that worked out pretty well. Fear, a submission of the human mind used to avoid the grave. But why? We will eventually end up there anyways. This is it for puppet therapy. We'll see you next time, when we probably won't be interviewing any more weirdos.